Hello everyone and welcome back to Roze and Indy's Beginner Brawl. Today we'll be bringing you Gamer Chris versus JoseloFxD. We'll need one moment. I'll set them up. What I'm setting up is the pro reveal we'll have not long after this match. Hope you're looking forward to that. There we are. So we got Gamer Chris versus Joselo, Seed 56 versus Seed 41. They're gonna take us over to our roles. I did not set that up properly. Okay.
This is going to be loser's match, isn't it?
This is a loser's bracket match. So, fortunately the loser will get eliminated. But the winner will move on to round of 16. Now, I do need to boost you, I believe.
I'm currently unable to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll set that up in a minute. Right now we have our first bans coming out. Joselo banning Hidden 2.
Interesting. So it's not going to be your typical Hidden 1 ban in that scenario. And the other band's gonna be Noma 3.
Yeah, banning out one of the skill cap maps there makes sense. There's the lower seed there in this match. And Gamer Chris
Guess we're
picks
going-
Nomad 1.
Yeah, straight out starting with the Nomad consistency pick.
Early miss from Gamer Chris there. Following up with another, so Joselo does have a good shot on this map to start off strong. So far holding 99.5 accuracy.
Once again, Gabriel Chris gonna find another miss here. While Joselo has reached that max combo, there's still a big opportunity for Gabriel Chris to combat, but this doesn't seem to be going that well for them. They just seem to be unable to dash in time. Joselo will drop, but it's just gotta be traded right away.
Oh, big chain miss from Joselo right there. Pretty even accuracies now. Is there a desync or something?
I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, a lot of misses in a short span coming out there. Giving Gamer Chris a big chance to build back up, but unfortunately no combos on their side means they're not going to be able to take much advantage of the big accuracy drop from Joselo.
So far, Joselo has been doing a very good job at least getting into 100 combo before dropping it. It's just gonna maintain that advantage for the time being. Yeah, as mentioned earlier, Gamer Chris having a better accuracy, or for that around 2%, but they're just finding more misses in comparison, so it's not gonna affect the score as much.
All of Joselo's misses were in the same place, so they didn't lose out on much combo. Both players having a bit of trouble on the Ki section with all these dashes.
Joselo does find a miss there, another one, not being responded by Gamer Chris now.
Score lead dropping down to under 40k with this combo Gamer Chris has right now. Putting in a lot of work. Score is actually pretty even now. 22k is a big difference, but it could close quickly. Though with that miss from Gamer Chris, it's going to be tough to build up the score. Joselo does trade the miss, but without combo, it's going to be hard to take back the score lead.
Now it's subtle trade there. Now the score lead is just 13 thousandths away from making the difference. Gamer Chris could potentially make a comeback after all if they maintain their combo.
Joselo misses there, and now Gamer Chris has a combo that could turn it, but misses right before they're able to. And the map's just about over. And it's looking like Joselo's going to take it by about 15,000 points. Really quite a close pick there.
a very unexpected outcome, especially when Joselo had a very big advantage there at the beginning. Unfortunately, that's going to be the very first break point. Joselo's going to take that point. Now Joselo can make their move and pick a map. Again, we have Normal 1 picked and Normal 3 and Hidden 2 banned. Both of these are also combos. I'm not sure if that does matter. Maybe it's something to do with the mod itself or the layout. But so far, it's gonna be one specific pick. We still have a lot of maps to choose from. We're barely starting. Although the rest of the maps aren't gonna be as long. At least most of them. We do have the the precision pick.
Yeah, this convert
going for
hard rock. This convert hard rock is very precise. One of the harder picks in the pool for sure. Joselo actually opting for the optional hidden here. Brave choice.
Interesting. Right off the bat, we do see subtle trade there. Dimitri is having a slightly higher combo by practically 1 or 2, but they're just dropping it before the spinner. Still very early on in the map.
Usually hidden preference players will wait until the AR gets a bit higher to add the hidden onto hard rock. Both players going relatively even, a little in Joselo's favor so far.
As I mentioned it, especially with this type of AR, it's gonna be quite tricky.
It's interesting too though, since I do believe Joselo banned hidden too. I think Joselo thought the match was tomorrow, so I do believe they are sight reading.
Oh.
Avs come out to a pretty strong lead so far on this pick though. A bit better control. Does drop combo there while GamerChris has an opportunity. Does drop though.
And the map is coming to an end, but none of them have combo. And just have a really good advantage now. Even with that trade, it's just not enough. Joselo's just gonna close it out with another win.
It will be Gamer Chris's pick now. I am interested to see what they go for. That no mod 1 was really close, so they might stick to the no mod specifics and go for no mod 2, but there are a lot of other pretty reasonable consistency picks, like that DT1 in particular stands out to me, being a walk only map. Now the control's a bit harder being DT, but I think that might be a pick we see. We do see the hidden 1 actually come out. Now I see the thought process there, Joselo having banned the hidden 2, but it will be interesting to see how this goes. After all, Joselo did play pretty well on that preference hidden. This is actually the least played map in the entire pool. Only 4 times before now having been picked. And it's also the most banned out of 15. Almost a 70% ban rate.
I think the same goes for that DT2.
Yeah, DT2
Being
is right behind this in both of the statistics. Slightly more picked, slightly less banned. We do see Gamer Chris coming out to an early lead of 20k here. Does drop combo, but Joselo missing a little bit more is going to give Gamer Chris a chance to stabilize. Gamer Chris with the placement there. Joselo opting to wiggle back and forth. And Gamer Chris actually
Next pick's gonna be DT1.
Alright, gonna be getting started with this hidden this DT1 now. Joselo does opt for the preference hidden yet again. And as I mentioned earlier, this pick is actually walks only. You don't have to dash anywhere if you have enough control to keep up for the whole map. But it's looking like the accelerated speed is proving a bit difficult for both of these players. Now I think Joselo might be regretting that hidden preference choice. It does seem like this map is a little more punishing on that hidden, but they seem to be getting in the groove of things and performing really well now, building up a big combo compared to what GamerChris has been able to build up. Now finally taking the score lead back after the early misses. Does go down, and now GamerChris has a chance, but consecutive misses coming out here, proving to make it difficult for them to get back in the running for this pick. Scoreline hanging around 20,000, now dropping with GamerChris building up a combo here. Both players on relatively low accuracy, but GamerChris not quite able to bring the score lead over to their side. Joselo bringing it back a little ways before dropping himself. Only a quarter of the map left. Joselo's score lead is expanding as they've got a big combo going. They do drop it, but not before stacking up 35,000 points above GamerChris.
And they're gonna close it up with a 61,000 score difference there. And the match point. Now we're back to GamerChris to make a decision on what they want to pick next.
Ooh, and a very quick choice right there. Going for the No Mod 2 makes sense, as the closest pick we've seen was that No Mod 1. Now the No Mod 2 is quite different from the No Mod 1, but as another No Mod specific, does make the most sense as a choice here. Of the remaining maps, most of them are a lot on the harder side, especially that No Mod 4, Hard Rock 1, and DT2. I thought maybe we would see that easy get picked, but it seems like we're going into this No Mod 2 here.
I was also expecting that easy pick, but it seems like that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. And we do see a very first early miss there from Joselo. And a trade there from both players. But we're gonna see a couple of misses here and there from Joselo. Because it's gonna miss answer to one of Joselo's misses there. Chris opting to
attempting to
for
placement
that.
these sliders. It's looking like it's not working out too well for them. They're able to make it through that last one.
They also got the very first one, but unfortunately dashed too early and broke the combo entirely. Now Joselo has a really big score difference there, 100,000 score difference. I think that's just the highest we've seen so far in this match. That combo build up on the large slider section really helped push the score difference on their side. And the map has reached its end, just a little bit more combo left, but not much Chris could do in this scenario, as Joselo will get the last point that they need to continue in the tournament next week.
Yeah, very well played by Joselo there, taking the match 5-0. Looking forward to seeing them in our round of 16 coming up next weekend. The pool reveal for which we will be doing in 34 minutes. So mark your clocks for... I'm very excited to share with you this pool reveal. We worked hard on this one, and I think it's one of the best ones yet. It's gonna be very exciting to see the matches that are played on this upcoming pool, and we'll see you for that reveal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.